Hi, I'm sure you've heard the saying, how do you eat an elephant? Well, you eat it one bite at a time. Now, you may ask yourself, Richard, what does this have to do with legal marketing or marketing my law firm online? Well, if you're eating an elephant, you have to do it one bite at a time, meaning you have to break it up into pieces. It's a journey. It's not just going to all happen at once. And the same is true with regard to your legal marketing. So you have to have a system that's put in place to follow a journey and have a plan that you can follow. And I'm going to show you my 5-step ideal marketing system that we use at Martindale Digital, if you'll stick with me. But first, I got a story for you. With regard to a journey, I want to tell you the story about what I did last weekend. So we've been kind of holed up at home because of the coronavirus and COVID-19 and everything that's going on. But last weekend, we have some properties over on the Gulf Coast, and my oldest daughter and I decided to go over and just drive out there. We had to do a little work on the houses, check in with some vendors and contractors, but basically also have a little bit of a day at the beach while we were on our vacation or on our work trip. Now, in this journey, when we set out to drive these 9.5 hours or so to get to the Gulf Coast, when we were in the car along the way, it wasn't like every hour we were like, oh my gosh, we're not there yet. 3 hours, oh my gosh, we're not there yet. We knew that it was going to be a journey, and we had a map. We knew how long it was going to get there. It was going to take to get there. Our little map was on the phone, just like most people have these days. And so you could track your progress and you would know where you were along this journey, along the steps. But you have to think about your legal marketing in the same way. If it's, a 9-hour drive, a 10-hour drive, you're going to plan out stops along the way. You're going to gas up when you need to, eat when you need to, stretch, bathroom breaks, all that stuff. But you enjoy the journey. And I enjoyed taking this trip with my daughter because she just recently graduated from college. We got to talk and catch up and, just enjoy each other's company. So that's what I talk to attorneys and law firms about when they enter into legal marketing, especially when they're doing digital marketing online, that it's not all going to just happen right when you get started, that you have to appreciate that it is a journey and also enjoy the journey and enjoy the process. So understanding that, let me show you the 5 steps that we use with regard to legal marketing online, and we call it our ideal marketing system. And you would use this with regard to any digital marketing that you're doing for your law firm online, because this process will help you make sure that you have the steps in place, and it'll tell you where you are along the journey and what you need to be doing at each step. So let's just go into this, and let me share my screen, make it a little bigger, but remove that, and then get you over to see the handy dandy blackboard, as we like to call it. And I want to walk through the ideal marketing system. So first step is the I, and you have to think about and brainstorm what you're trying to do online. So the first step are your ideas. You're brainstorming, you're thinking about who it is you want to serve, who's your ideal client, what type of law are you working in, what's going to be your specialty, what type of cases do you want to take. There's a lot of questions that you need to answer in your own mind and through your own law firm to understand exactly what you need to be doing with regard to your digital marketing. Then secondly, you want to, with the D, you want to what I call dig deeper, because when you have these ideas, you may not know exactly, you may have ideas, but you don't know if they're going to work or not. So you need to dig deeper by doing research. Find out, do keyword research online to find out what people are searching for. Look at what your competitors are doing, or if you have a legal practice area, say you're a family law attorney, what are family law attorneys in other areas doing in other cities? What does their marketing look like online? What's working, what's not working? So you're digging deeper. You've got some ideas first that you've come up with, then you're digging into those ideas and doing research to understand exactly what's working and what's not working, so you can model the successes and not get involved with the failures right from the beginning. Then when you get a plan together after you've gotten your ideas and you've done your research, then you execute on what you've put together. So you execute by building your initial system. We like to use what's called a funnel type system, which means you've got um, people who are out there, you're attracting leads, but you're putting them through a process online that is funneling them down into hopefully eventually your paying clients. But you have to recognize that there may be a lot of people out there online, but they're not all going to end up as your client. But if you can find the ideal clients that you want to work with, then that's how you do it. And you want to do it to make your law firm a success. Then, with regard to the A, once you've executed, you have to assess your progress. See, like we talked about earlier in the week, you want to assess what's working, track your key metrics, and understand where along the process that in the system that you've created, what's working, what's not working, and assess. And then in the end, you then learn from what you've done and what the data is telling you. If you watch my live stream from a couple days ago, then you know that you need to have key metrics that you're tracking so that you're learning, you're always assessing what's going on, learning from what's happening, and then adapting and changing as necessary. So this is a journey. It's a 5-step journey for the ideal marketing system, but you're starting from the ideas where you're not sure what's going on, all the way down to learning and having a system that's in place that's going to bring in money for your law firm. Because isn't that the ultimate goal? You don't want to be doing all this and watching your money, we'll say, going up in flames. That's not going to work. You want to have the money coming in to make your law firm profitable and make sure your online marketing is working. Now, if you're interested in one of the foundations, as I talked about with regard to your law firm marketing, and especially your law firm marketing online, understanding who your ideal client is, then we have a resource for you that you can use. And I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this page. If you go to www.martdig.com/ideal client, there's a resource there, which is a workbook that can help you answer some of the questions to identify who your ideal client is and who you actually want to work for. Because as you know, and as I know, being an attorney, you want to make sure that you're doing work that you enjoy and you're working with clients that you feel rewarded and you feel like they are truly appreciative of what you're doing. So identifying those ideal clients right at the forefront is going to help you. But you have to understand, like we talked about in this 5-step process, that you're on a journey. Get your foundation set well, and then enjoy the journey and enjoy what you're doing with your online marketing for your law firm. Thanks for sticking with me today. If you happened to be on yesterday, you'll know that we started this video actually yesterday and had some technical difficulties. So we changed it up a little bit to give you this 5-step process. Feed that in to this video so that you can see exactly what your journey can look like. And if you need more help, always feel free to contact us at martindeledigital.com, where we would love to work with you. And stay tuned to our live stream broadcasts over the next couple of weeks, because we're going to have some additional resources that you can use to get your law firm marketing going and getting it going in the right direction. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a blessed day.